Good morning, Dr. Shari and fellow friends. My name is Thong. I am from Group 6 from Section 1. Today, I would like to present our System Analysis and Design Individual Alternative Assessment, which is High Fidelity Mockup Prototype, when our title is Enhancement in Industrial Training System. Overview of our project. As we know, an internship is a professional learning period of experience that offers meaningful practical work in the field of related study of a student by an organization. Besides, the internship has given a great opportunity to students to explore more about their careers. They can learn some skills in the internship period that have not been learned in their schools and gain more valuable work experience in order to become more employable and stand out from the crowd. From doing an internship, students can learn about, first, professional communications. From the internship, students have their chance to speak with people in a professional setting and have a better and appropriate idea to behave as a professional. Second is gaining work experience. It is undeniable that students can gain more real work experience and learn more skills related to their career field during the internship period. The third one is making connections. Students can make new connections with experienced people, such as senior employees, mentors, clients, interns, and so on, who will give students guidance and advice in future work careers. The fourth one is be independent and work hard. As students step into this cruel world and society, they ought to learn to be independent instead of always getting help and assistance from others. Hence, the internship period enables students to make their decisions independently and work hard even if the tasks given seem small and unimportant. The last one is can enhance a leadership skill. While students are working in their working place during the internship period, they would be given tasks by supervisor. And most of the tasks given by may be group-based tasks, hence the students must work hand in hand with other interns in order to achieve success. In this case, they have cultivated their leadership skills and teamwork skills inadvertently. In universities, students are required to involve themselves in industrial training for the purpose of getting exposure and preparation for working life. They ought to pass industrial training as this industrial training is vital as a part of their core curriculum. For students who want to involve themselves in an internship or industrial training, they need to apply for it using an internship system. This existing management system allows connections between students, university, and industry, which is also a platform that provides application of industrial training successfully. The features and characteristics of this system have to be useful and powerful, user-friendly, and also have a clear as well as a simple interface and so on. Furthermore, the prices and cost of the system in construction and maintenance is taken into consideration too, so that it is less expensive and brings benefits. In this phase, we will focus on the process tree in physical DFD2B system, which is edits all the details regarding internship application. With the modified chart diagram, we will create an interface design in order to easier for the implementation of system. In this project, we will also explain each interface design relation with the chart diagram and process specification. Last but not least, we will conclude this phase by discussing our achievement and explore some suggestions that will help us to improve in future. This is the diagram 0 for our physical DFD2B for enhancement in industrial training system. First, the process 1 is indicating the process that user creates account and insert data manually in order to use the system. This process enables student, lecturer, supervisor, and also company to have their own account that different with the current system, which only allow to access by student and lecturer. Process 2 is indicating the process that system gathers all the data for the internship application. This will make the students have a clearer view of all the available internship and also the company's detail. Process 3 is indicating the process that student fills out the application form for internship they desire to join. Through this process, all the students' information and their important documents can be stored in the system. Students will also get an email notification before processing to upload the required documents if their application is approved. Next, process 4 is indicating the process that the lecturer manages the student's application. The lecturer can get notification also about the students who submit their internship application. Lecturer can also view and handle the applications via the system. Process 5 is indicating the process that lecturer coordinates students assigned supervisor. In this case, the supervisor will get to know about these updates by receiving email notification, and they can handle the students through the system. Then, process 6 is indicating the process that supervisor manages the student daily internship progress. This process enables the supervisors to view and handle the student through the system. Besides, they can also do the documentation work such as grading and commenting through the system. My individual module is process 3, which named edit all the details regarding internship application. Process 3 is showing that the process the students filled up the application form for internship that they want to join. Through this process, all the students' information and their documents can be stored in the system. They will also get an email notification before processing to upload the required documents from the system if their application is approved. Here is our process specification form. The process 3.1 is named Check Completeness of Application. It is used to check whether the information filled by the students is completed. The input data flow is the student's internship application, and the output data flow is internship information of the students. The type of progress is online, and the process logic is if received internship application from student, then check details in internship application, and if. Then, this process also refers to name structured English. In our process 3.2, it is named Check Completeness of Application. This is used to make sure the application is filled completely by students before they submit. The input data flow is students and internship application details. The output data flow is internship information of the student. The type of progress is online, and the process logic is if received internship application from student, then check completeness of application form, and if. This process is also referred to name structure English. Process 3.3 is Store Student Internship Application. This is used to store and save the student's application information, whether the student has done filling the form or not. The input data flow is student's internship application completed, and the output data flow is student's internship information to D1 student data. The type of progress is online. The process logic is if received internship application from students, then store the information in student data, and if. This process is also referred to name structure English. For the process 3.4, the name is get required documents from student. It is to collect all the documents from student once their application is approved. The input data flow is approval of student's internship application, and the output is important document of student. The process is online, and the process logic is if receive approved message from company, then add documents is in student internship application. Else if add new application in internship application, and if. This process is referring to name structure English. Based on my experience gained in SAD course, I found that different roles in a project is very important to have a good teamwork and produce good results on time. A good planning will make the project go smoothly and prevent from some mistakes. Then, the most important part in a project is to understand the client's needs and also their requirements by using some methods, such as questionnaires or interviews. The Hi-Fi Mocha prototype development has a very close tie to SAD concepts and theories. It helps us to build an effective, reliable, and maintainable system. It can also design different prototypes to different roles in an organization, and it consists of screens, menus, functions, and features that ensure the system produced is user-friendly. In this process, we can always make sure that the system is designing according to users' necessity. Then we will go to the prototype demo. When students desire to apply for an internship in a company, they can fill in the application form. They can edit and modify their information before they click the submit button. It is related to process 3.1, which is edit and modify internship application. In the first page of application form, students need to fill in their personal information like their full name, identity card number, matric number, contact details, and so on. They can press the home button to go to the home page and the data they filled will be stored. If they fill in the first page, they can press on the next button to go to the next part of application form. In the second page of application form, students need to fill in their education-related information like their previous school name, year of study, and also their achievement. They can press the home button to go to the home page and the data they filled will be stored. If they fill in this page, they can press on the next button to go to the next part of application form. Otherwise, they can also press on the previous button to go back to the previous page of application form if they want to do any amendment. In the third page of application form, students need to fill in and upload their result slip by clicking on the file icon. As optional, they can also provide their resume if they have. They can press the home button to go to the home page and the data they filled will be stored. If they fill in this page, they can press on the next button to go to the next part of application form. Otherwise, they can also press the previous button to go back to the previous page of application form if they want to do any amendment. In the fourth page of application form, students are provided spaces to upload their cover letter and recommendation letter by clicking on the file icon. These documents are optional for students to provide. It can help the students to have a higher chance to be selected by the company. They can press the home button to go to the home page and the files they uploaded will be stored. If they fill in this page, they can press on the next button to go to the next part of application form. Otherwise, they can also press the previous button to go back to the previous page of application form if they want to do any amendment. In the fifth page of application form, students are able to do last checking of all their information before they submit. This is related to the process 3.2, which is check completeness of application. They can click on the drop-down list button beside every part, then the information they filled will display. This feature can help the students to avoid making mistakes in their application form. They can press the home button to go to the home page and the data will be stored. If they have done checking, they can press on the submit button to officially submit their application form. Otherwise, they can also press on the previous button to go back to the previous page of application form if they want to do any amendment. After students submit their application form, they will see this page which lists all their applications. This is related to the process 3.3, which is Start Student Internship Application. It will show the company name, the date of submission, and the status of application. They can click on the printer button to print out their application form. Besides, they can turn on the email notification of any updates of their application by clicking on the checkbox. The students can also click on the edit button to edit their application form once their application has not been approved. Otherwise, they can also press the click here to add new application button to apply for another company. This button will lead them to the new application form. After students' application is approved, they will see this page which lists all the required documents. This is related to process 3.4, that is get required documents from student. They can click on the download buttons to download the documents and fill in. Besides, they can also click on the printer button to print out the documents. After they have prepared their documents, they can click on the upload button to upload their documents to the system. Here comes to the end of my presentation. Thank you.